Today on America's Court with Judge Ross.
They've been looking forward to coming to talk to me, but because I was dating a mother...
No, Your Honor, I would like to know what tenants were complaining in
I
his
can only
testimony.
deal with one person at a time.
In my courtroom, it's about equity and fairness.
Stop.
Is that true? I don't want you to understand. I want you to overstand.
Yes, sir.
That's why they pay me the big bucks. Justice should be more than just some foreign concept. I actually want you to learn something. That's not gonna happen. Not up in here, not today. And boom goes the dynamite.
Fair, firm, compassionate. This is America's Court with Judge Ross. Christina Alwyn claims her landlord was upset that her mother stopped dating him and says he made up false grievances in order to evict her. Ms. Alwyn is suing Darren Olu in the amount of $3,098.
All rise. Remain standing and come to order. This court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Kevin Ross presiding.
Ladies and gentlemen, you may be seated.
All parties must one, Your Honor.
Learn, get up in Thomas.
Ms. Alwyn, prove your case.
Yes, Your Honor. Today I am suing my former landlord because of harassment. He had sent me an eviction notice shortly after my mom had broken up with him.
How long were you in the apartment?
I was there for 6 months.
You were there for 6 months. And I know I see the name here, sir. I'm going to ask you to help me out. Is it Olu?
Olu.
Olu.
Darren Olu.
And where is that? Where are you from, sir?
Nigeria.
You're Nigerian.
Yes.
All right. And so you had a relationship with Miss Alwyn's mom?
Yes, for about a year.
For about a year?
Yes.
And did that factor into you allowing her to rent the apartment?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Why do you say absolutely? You wouldn't have rented it to her otherwise?
Well, because I was dating her at the time, and she actually asked me if I have any units in my property.
Okay.
And then to gain her affection more, you know, I'm looking. So I said, okay, this will be a good
This
chance.
is a better way to get in.
A better way to get in, you know.
All
And
right.
so I let her in, and
Did you have any reservations about Miss Alwyn moving into your property?
not really, because the mother is really good, you know. So I said, okay, thinking mother
really good,
like mother like daughter situation. So I'm
It
thinking
shouldn't be a problem.
if she's exactly. Thank
And
you.
was it a problem?
Oh, Your Honor, I'm here to live my American dream, but I was living a different dream.
You were living a different dream.
Yes, sir.
What made it a different type of dream for you? sir?
Because since she moved in, she violated all the policies. She was
Tell me
playing
the
loud
first
music.
policy. Tell me the first policy she violated. You mentioned something about music.
She was playing loud music, playing some Taylor Swift. She's always shaking something, going around in the hallway. And she
All right,
also.
so loud music was one. What else was there that she did?
Then she brought in an air conditioner, a portable air conditioner.
Did you bring in an air conditioner?
I did, Your Honor. And he knew about the air conditioner. We had dinner at my house. He said nothing about this air conditioner.
Did you have dinner inside her apartment?
Yes, I did.
Was
but
the air conditioning in?
The air conditioner was on, and the whole place was cool. Again, because of her mom, I let it slide. But Your Honor, Your Honor,
violation.
Your Honor, the text
Sir.
she sent to me was.
Sir, you started by saying, whoa, once she got in there, it was a whole different thing. And you talked about the music. Okay. There's no dispute. Are you disputing that you were playing some Taylor Swift a little
I
too
had
loud?
friends over, but Your Honor,
Okay,
my
so she
neighbors never had a
concedes-
complaint about
She
it.
concedes that maybe she was playing the music loud.
Yes.
You knew that there was an air conditioner. Did you complain about it when you saw it? Sounds like you did not, because you were in there enjoying a meal in the company of the mom.
But again, because I know she was violating the policy, but
But did you tell her
I
you're
told her. I said
violating the
you
Did
can
you
read the
tell-
text
in
message.
other words, what I'm asking you is, did you tell her from a standpoint of that air conditioning has to go? No. All right, give me another violation.
Yes,
Is there
sir.
anything else that she was violating?
When she's playing the music, she comes.
We already talked about music. Keep up.
She comes out with all her guests. Sometimes they're all in the hallway making noise and disturbing all the
so
tenants.
we talked about noise and we talked about the music. And did you record and document these different times when that happened?
Yes, sir.
Let me see.
I'll say this.
And ultimately, what's your response to this issue of the music and late night guests disrupting the use and enjoyment for the other tenants.
Your Honor, I have no complaints from the other tenants. The other tenants have never said anything. As a matter of fact...
I don't know. I don't see a tenant here.
Well, I have them right here. Their testimonies right here.
Okay, are they notarized documents?
Yes, they are, Your Honor.
Let me see them.
Yes.
Your Honor, she's making that up. After she left, the tenants were telling me that they've been looking forward to coming to talk to me, but because I was dating her mother...
No, Your Honor, I would like to know what tenants were complaining in his testimony.
I can only deal with one person at a time.
Coming up on America's Court.
She won't pick up the calls anymore. She will start coming over.
She ghosted you.
She started coming over less, and Your Honor, I'm getting older. I know a ghost when I see one.
And later.
You said, I'm going to give you a key to my place and come do your laundry whenever you want.
I didn't give him a key to my place. It was the laundromat service. That's what he was using.
No, I get it. I just need to understand the dynamics here.
This is America's Court with Judge Ross. America's Court is back with the case of Christina Alwyn, who is suing Darren Olu for $3,098.
There are different dates, didn't take trash out in a timely fashion, played music loud.
And who, Your Honor,
tenant
said that I played
came in
music
late.
loud?
Why are you keeping track of the hours that the tenant comes in? What is this about a ladder hanging out of a window?
That's fire violation, sir.
So she had a fire violation?
Yes, sir.
She didn't take out the trash. There's a...
After she had a party with all her friends, she just left the trash there and the whole place was smelling all in the hallway.
What happened between you and Mom?
Well, she's a great lady. You know, I'm single, thinking, okay, this will lead to something. I started investing over a year, and she, all of a sudden, I call her. She won't pick up the calls anymore. She will start coming over.
She ghosted you.
She started coming over less, and y'all know I'm getting older. I know a ghost when I see one. She went ghost on.
She ghosted you.
She went ghost on me.
Mom ghosted him?
Yeah, she didn't want him because she wants my dad.
And when I
hold on a moment. Where was Dad?
So they've been divorced since I was 5, but my dad recently got cancer, and she's been taking care of him. I think we could both agree that my mom is a caretaker, and she slowly fell in love with him and wanted to just rekindle things. And she didn't want to mess with Darren's emotions because we can clearly see he exaggerates and he's incredibly emotional. And so she was honest with him that she was going to move back with my dad and try to rekindle that relationship. While
She told you she was going back to her.
Your Honor, I invested so much into this woman. If you
year.
if you know how she backmouthed the ex-husband, and that was why
Here's what I asked you that you didn't answer. You answered everything but what I asked.
Yes, sir.
Did she end up going back to her ex-husband?
Yeah, something like.
Did she tell you that?
No, she just said, I'm going back because some sick, bogus, sick guy.
My dad with cancer, Your Honor. My dad with cancer.
That's what she told me, you know, and I'm like, okay, you know what? I need you to come out, talk to me like an adult. If you really want to cut off this relationship, do it.
What if she wants to be a child and say, I'm not going to talk to you? Then what?
Then I need to know. Then
you knew because she ghosted you. You knew.
She did. You're right.
And then how long was it after that you told her you were going to evict her?
Then the complaint came way more this time, so I just did.
How long was it?
1 month, Your Honor.
About a month after.
A month after.
Yeah.
And so all of a sudden, now that you don't have her mom in your life,
I don't have her in her life.
Go. Did you sign a 1-year lease?
I did sign. Our lease agreement is actually in there as well, Your Honor.
Yes, sir.
You mentioned that there was something about the lease.
Yes, the lease agreement, it should be in there. Our lease was for 1 year, and the eviction notice was given to me in 6 months.
You gave her a notice, non-compliance. Within 3 days, you have to remedy the following violation of your lease: remove portable air conditioning, replace the blinds, need all belongings inside the apartment, maintain quiet hours. Mm-hmm. Is it truly non-compliance if you acquiesced to the air conditioning? I think not. Is this a situation where there's non-compliance? I think not. I find it interesting that on the non-compliance, the last thing you put is maintaining quiet hours. But I don't have anything saying the tenant's name, what time it took place. I just have the log, tenant,
causing ruckus. Tenant didn't take out trash. Tenant played Taylor Swift. Is that sufficient for noncompliance?
Well, Your Honor,
I think not. You voluntarily left
Yes, Your Honor.
as opposed to fighting the eviction.
Yes, Your Honor. Because I knew this was more than just these compliances. I knew this stemmed from him being broken up with my mom, and there was just going to be more issues.
The reason that I say that is this is really something that would go to an unlawful detainer eviction court. We don't have those issues present because you did not go through and follow that process.
I also didn't want that eviction on my record, Your Honor, which is why I didn't want to go through that, but he needed to be told of like his actions, and it was all mere harassment because I was not a bad tenant.
Okay.
Not really.
How is it that he harassed you?
Well, with these threats, if I have not compliant
Not
in
a
the
threat.
future,
He gave you an eviction notice that you were within your legal rights to fight and probably win. Based on the evidence and the testimony before this court, gavel has to come down in favor of the defendant because this was not the forum to advocate your position. I understand going, oh, he's probably going to win. I don't want the eviction on my record. I don't want to go through the hassle. But when you know you're in the right, then you have to follow that. Because had I handled this case, you absolutely would have won. Your matter's dismissed. Case closed.
All rise.
Judge Ross has ruled in favor of the defendant. The plaintiff's claim has been dismissed.
Yeah, don't mess with foreigners trying to live the American dream. I told you,
foreigners?
whatever.
Well,
Talk to the hand.
congratulations.
Talk to
You
the
won
hand.
this one, but you still don't get my mom.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
sure, there are plenty of women out there.
And I still have a chance to
With
bring you
this
to court.
look,
Coming up on America's Court with Judge Ross.
Would you come by even when she wasn't there?
No,
Yes,
Your
sir,
Honor,
that's
that
correct.
was
Stop. He says yes, you said no. Which is it?
This is America's Court with Judge Ross. Anna Ahmed claims she gave her friend a key so he could do laundry at her apartment and says he left the air conditioner running for the 6 weeks she was away. Ms. Ahmed is suing Thomas Schul in the amount of $579.
Ms. Ahmed, prove your case.
Hello, Your Honor. My name is Anna Ahmed.
Yes.
And I'm here today to sue Mr. Thomas Schul for running up an air conditioning bill for $579 while I was away on vacation for 6 weeks.
And this is in your house or apartment?
It is in my apartment in Long Beach, Your Honor.
All right, and your apartment is just occupied by you exclusively?
Me and my husband, but we were both away.
Okay. And how is it that you know Mr. Scholl?
Mr. Scholl and I go back through our grad school days at Cal State Long Beach. We met through a gaming club for our love of gaming. And
And you
that's
guys just strictly platonic friendship?
Absolutely, yes.
All right. How did you end up being at her apartment when she wasn't there? Did you have a key?
That is correct, Your Honor.
You gave him a key.
Yes, Your Honor, and I'd like to add to that
Yes, please.
Thank you. The reason that was the arrangement in the first place was because his apartment complex did not have a sufficient laundry service, and he needed a laundry service, and I knew LA is very expensive, and that's when it
So rather
became,
than going to a laundromat, you said, I'm going to give you a key to my place and come do your laundry whenever you want?
I didn't give him a key to my place.
That is correct,
It was
Your Honor.
the laundromat service that's what he was using.
No, I
on
get
a
it.
regular
I just need to understand the dynamics here.
Coming up on America's Court.
And also left the AC on full blast, which kept running for 6 weeks. My husband is not happy with this, and it's just...
I wouldn't be happy either.
This is America's Court with Judge Ross. America's Court is back with the case of Anna Ahmed, who is suing Thomas Schul for bad debt.
Would you come by even when she wasn't there?
No,
Yes,
Your
sir,
Honor,
that's
that
correct.
Stop. He says yes. You said no. Which is it?
It's
It's a
correct.
no.
I would go there because she gave me a duplicate key to use whenever I
Had he
needed to do
gone
laundry.
there in instances where you weren't there?
Never. And that is the reason
Stop.
why...
Had you ever gone there without her being present?
Yes.
Other than the incident that we're talking about here?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm just gonna put it out there. She's married, her and her husband are having sex in their place. You just walk in unannounced, and you're like, I'm just gonna come in here, have a bite to eat. That doesn't make sense to me.
Well, I've never been there when they were having sex. That's not. That's just something I'm not aware of. Your Honor.
Touche. All right. My point is, if she's not giving you permission, you're a trespasser. And the issue was, you went there, and where were you? Were you just out of town, or you just weren't there that day? Or?
No, we were away on a vacation to Japan for 6 weeks, Your Honor.
Okay, you're gone for 6 weeks to Japan. Did you know that, Mr. Shule?
Yes, Your Honor.
What happened as it relates to why we're here?
As a result, he apparently went for a laundromat to use the laundromat one day, which I know is the usual, which is okay. And then he went to my apartment and also left the AC on full blast, which kept running for 6 weeks. My husband is not happy with this, and it's just...
I wouldn't be happy either.
Judge Ross's verdict when America's Court returns. This is America's Court with Judge Ross.
Did you leave the AC on in the apartment?
I turned it on, but I thought I turned it off.
The answer is yes.
Yes, I turned it on.
Did the AC stay on for an extended period of time? Because you knew that they were in Japan for 6 weeks, right? And you didn't return to the residence after that?
No.
No. So it ran for 6 weeks. So there's a bill when you run air conditioning nonstop for 6 weeks. Who should pay that bill? I know, pick me. I'm thinking it's the person that turned the AC on to begin with from the jump. All right, anything else, sir? Based on the evidence and the testimony before this court, the guy wants to come down in favor of the plaintiff. She's entitled to be compensated for the $579 and 32 cents, actually. Well, you just rounded it up to $579, so that's what you'll get. But again, you feel that strongly that you shouldn't have to pay this money? Sue her. But for now, pay up. That is the order. Case closed.
All rise.
Judge Ross has ruled in favor of the plaintiff. The defendant has been ordered to pay $579.
I'm really happy with the ruling, and I hope we can continue our friendship going from here.
I can't believe you would do this to me. I would never sue you.
This has been a production of Allen Media Group.